It's Memorial Day weekend, but I still had a reset. I don't want to start the week off with chaos. I am off on Monday tomorrow, so I was like, you know what? Let's get everything done today, and I'm going to take y'all with me, okay? So we had a good weekend. Friday, Izaiah turned 15, and in Florida, do you know they get their permit when they're 15? In New York, it was 16, so that's already, oh, Lord. Like, he about to be driving, okay? He had a pretty chill birthday. He's older now. He didn't want to party. Went and got his hair cut. We went to Sarah's kitchen, and we had breakfast. Breakfast was pretty good. I had an omelet. He had chicken and waffles. And then we just went back home. He opened his gift. Now, I will say, this right here, this day really showed me taking that leap of faith and leaving my job. I made the right decision. So they recently opened a kava. It actually opened on his birthday. So usually when something opens new, I'm like, nah, I'm not going for at least 6 weeks, maybe 2 months, because I know the line's going to be crazy out the door. Thank you. But he didn't want to go out to eat. He wanted kava. So he didn't want to go to kava with me. He sent me to kava. And the line was a lot, but I came prepared. Y'all know part of my 90-day lock-in is to read my book. So I came with my book, and I knew, girl, you're going to be here for a little bit. I got a nice chapter in, and then we had some beach time, and I got some stuff done. So the best thing about this Sunday reset is getting my closet together, because I could be the worst. I'll wash the clothes. At least I didn't have them on the chair in my room. I had them in the closet, but they're just all piled up on the closet railing, nothing in a hanger. It's hard for me to find what I'm looking for. So this morning I said, you know what? Let's put everything away. Spend the time, put everything away, put everything on hangers. Now, on a perfect closet time, everything would be like organized where it's like laundry to do. But the goal really is before I go to bed tonight, that last load that I'm doing needs to be hung up. I already did the whole closet, but that was previous laundry that I washed. That's not this weekend's laundry. So we're about to go to Staples to get the sign, but before we get the sign, we're going to drop off Izaiah at the court because he's playing basketball with his friends. Sometimes I feel like I'm just running my days down to you guys, but I want this video to just be a reminder that consistency, it doesn't always have to look so extreme. You're allowed to enjoy your life. You're allowed to have a full weekend, to celebrate with the people that you love, to go to the beach, to eat good food, and be fully present in that experience, and then come home and reset. It's okay. You're allowed to do that. Don't make yourself feel guilty for living your life. This is a never-ending journey. I want to be the best Sheena that I can be and work on me physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, and that's going to look different for everybody. So what's right for me might not be right for you. But anything that I do, it's always going to come out with, like, how can I balance things out? I don't want to give up everything I love, but I do need to have self-control and be consistent. I'm always talking about, like, my steps and my water and all these little things. But I feel like these little daily habits, it's what's going to make me successful later on. Waking up, getting enough sleep, drinking my water, like, it might sound like these little things that she's always keeping track of, but that's what's going to help me be successful. Like, even with this whole paying off the $78,000 of debt thing, I'm going to Staples right now to go pick up a board that I made where I can color in is it $100 until 5K. I feel like it's going to be really helpful to just have that visual and color them in and see that progress. And those little things really do, I don't know, those are the things that make a difference for me. It sounds weird, but it's true. I feel like a lot of times when people are on a journey, whether it's a debt-free journey or a weight loss journey or a journey of whatever journey they're on, once they mess up, they're so quick to, oh, I have to restart. We're not restarting. You can reset. You can have a mistake. You can not be perfect and still be on the journey. Like, you don't have to do everything right to feel like you're still on there. And that's why sometimes when I do those challenges where, like, 75 hard, I struggled, because once I had one day that I messed up, it was like, forget it. So now I don't really do those type of things. It's just keeping track of the things that I'm doing on a daily basis and see how I'm doing from there. Like, always me versus me. It'd be you versus you too. Sometimes I feel like, especially on the internet, like, it's either one extreme or the other. They're showing you the struggle, or they're showing you, like, just the after when everything's great. I want to show the middle, the real part, where it might be boring, mundane. You're still living, you're choosing yourself, you're not getting fast results, but you're getting results. And it might not be the results that people expect or they They might be like, all that time and that's where you are. I am not where I started. That new Tirzepatide and L-carnitine mixture that I'm on right now is working for me, okay? I was a little worried at first because it's been so long. I'm on the max dosage. I was like, girl. So it's good to feel like things are going back in the right direction on the amount of food that I'm able to eat these past 2 weeks. I can just tell the difference with certain things. On 2 occasions that I went out, I was babysitting my drink for a minute. I was like, I don't know if it was a desire. I don't know. I was just full. I was like, oh, I can't have any more. I feel like I haven't felt like this for a while, so I do like that. I did do better with my water. There was a lot of days that I was finishing at least 3 bottles of water a day. So water-wise, I think I did good this week. I still didn't keep track daily, and that's what I want to do tomorrow. I just want to know if I'm not hitting 6, like how many days did you hit 3? Did you hit 4? I don't really remember. I know a few days I hit my 6, and then I can't remember. If you're looking for simple meals to meal prep, get them one-pot recipes. Those, just make some ground beef. You can have ground beef with some rice, ground beef with some eggs. And the thing about some eggs and some ground beef or some ground turkey, it's going to keep you full for a while. And it's really easy. I'll make the eggs in the morning. I'll add like 3 ounces of the ground beef, and then that's the meal. And maybe another day I'll make it with rice and throw some teriyaki sauce on it. That's the meal. Sometimes decision fatigue is what makes you choose the wrong thing. So just having options already cooked in the fridge, it doesn't have to be meal prep all in separate containers, which I do prefer. But sometimes I just make, hey, here's the ground beef, and take it out and eat it. Workout wise, it was still a good week. I did Orange Theory Monday and Thursday. Then I did Pilates Wednesday. Tuesday I did something. I might have went on the treadmill. I gotta look. But I hit my step goal all days. Now, if this video resonates with you at all, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You want to say something?
Hi, guys.
It really does help my channel more than, so give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, be sure to subscribe. I post weekly vlogs, and I'm even posting bi-weekly updates of my debt-free journey. I love to have you part of it. I got my debt tracker at Staples today, and let me tell you how I saved $15. I ordered it as a blueprint, and then I printed it on foam board. But when I got there, they didn't put the foam board on. But once we started talking, I realized they were going to laminate it, and then I can't color it in. So I said, nope, just give it to me just like this. And then I went to the dollar store. I bought this black foam board for like $1.25. And I'm basically just going to put a push pin. So this is how I'm going to be keeping track of my debt payoff. Okay. Each circle equals $100 until you get to 5,000. I might change the increments eventually, but this is what we're going to start with. And I'm going to update it on my next debt video. I'm going to do it at either bi-weekly or monthly. I'll color the circles in. Drop in the comments, what does your Sunday reset look like? Or just let me know how your weekend was. I read every single comment, and I generally love hearing back from you guys. I feel like we're in this together. That's my weekend. That's my reset. I hope this was your reminder that you don't have to be perfect to be consistent. You just got to keep coming back. Keep keeping promises that you've made to yourself. I said this a long time ago, like, we get offended when someone promises us something and they don't come through or they don't follow through. But why is it so easy for us to make a promise for ourselves and then not come through? Like I just told you, I promised y'all I'm going to go put that last load in the closet and hang it up, right? I'm going to do it because I promised myself that. It might seem something little, but the more promises you keep to yourself, the more motivation that you're going to have to keep other promises to yourself.